Hey, Screaming Geek Media here. I'm Jerry the Geek. Today we're going to talk about Christine on 4K. But before we do, please, if you like physical media, 4Ks, Blu-rays, DVDs, home theater, and just movies in general, please check out my other videos on my channel, like and subscribe, and turn your bell notifications on. So let's talk about Christine on 4K. You know, the movie came out in 1983, starring Keith Gordon, John Stockwell, Alexandria Paul, and of course directed by John Carpenter. You know, based on a book by Stephen King. I kind of like these movies that are, you know, has a supernatural tone to them, and they don't explain anything. I think so many movies nowadays, they try to explain a reason for everything, and it's like, you know, it's a killer possessed car. You know, we don't need to have a grand explanation. It's something crazy out of Stephen King's mind, and it's been a great classic. I remember reading the book, and then, of course, reading a book and going to see a movie, never a good idea. So I've kind of learned early on that when you read a book, kind of shut that out of your mind, and when you go to see the movie, because you're going to be disappointed. But it is a great movie, just nothing compared to the book. Now, this 4K release comes from Sony. It came out in 2018. Originally filmed on 35mm, finished with a 4K digital intermediate, has HDR10. As far as the picture goes here, Sony did a phenomenal job. As usual, there's a lot of great depth, the details, you know, pops of color, you know, the textures, some rain during when they're at the drive-in, you just see so much details there. Now, I never thought Christine could look this damn good, but it does. You know, nighttime scenes, everything just stands out. So Sony hit out of the ballpark with this where the visuals go. Now, as far as comparing with the Blu-ray, I'm thinking that the Blu-ray in this set has the new scan, because the Blu-ray looks pretty damn good in itself. You know, sometimes Blu-rays, they just port over old releases and they look like crap, but this one, I'm sure they use the new scan for this, because it looks pretty damn good. And, you know, the Blu-rays have been out for a long time, so I don't think the old ones. You know, I've never owned this on Blu-ray, so I can't compare it. I can only compare it with this release. Differences between these two, you know, just because of the color timings, the 4K just gives a little bit more depth and detail, which you'll see in the comparison shots. Unfortunately, beginning to notice when I'm getting screenshots off of the TV, sometimes the 4K is a little. The screenshots you see tend to be a little bit darker than what you actually see on the TV. Something about my camera, I'm still trying to come up with a better way of getting better photos, but sometimes some scenes look darker than what they actually are. So here we'll check out some screenshots comparing the Blu-ray and 4Ks in this set, and we'll come back and talk about the audio, the bonus, and everything else, and we'll see you in a couple of minutes. So for the audio, Sony gave us a Dolby Atmos and a DTS HD Master Audio 2.0. I don't have Dolby Atmos, so it just down mixes to a 5.1 track, and I toggled between the two throughout the whole movie. Both tracks are really solid. Nice clear dialogue throughout. Even in 2.0, you got the nice sound stage up front. Has a good impact, some nice deep bass, not a whole lot, just like an explosion when a gas station blows up. You can feel some pretty good bass in both tracks. Some decent use of surrounds for ambience. A nice highlight for the audio was near the end, we're in the garage. They're all alone getting ready for Christine and Arnie. You can hear some really nice echoes throughout the Darnell's garage. So that's very well done. So nothing really bad to say. I'm surprising for being an 80s soundtrack. They did a really nice job with this. Now as far as the packaging, pretty simple. Standard keep case. The Blu-ray in 4K, nothing spectacular, just change the colors. This did come with a digital code as well. Now for the bonus, we got a deleted scenes, a commentary with director John Carpenter and Keith Gordon, Christine Ignition, Christine Fast and Furious, and Christine Finish Line. So not a whole lot there, but pretty decent. I'm not sure if it's the same thing that was poured over from the old releases or not. Now for the price on this, you can get this on Walmart for $17.04. Amazon is $22.99. This was a hard movie for me to get. I mean, it's easily available, but for some reason, the first time I ever ordered this, I think, was through Amazon. And something happened, it got lost in transit, so they canceled the order and refunded me the money. Then I tried eBay, and almost the same thing happened. Something got lost and never got it, and got a refund there. So now this time I ordered through Walmart, and I actually got it this time. So if you've not yet picked this up, if you like classic horror movies, definitely get this. This is a great transfer. Sony knocked it out of the park with this, video and audio. Highly recommend adding this to your collection. So that pretty much does it for my look on Christine 4K. Please check out my other videos on the channel. Like and subscribe and turn your bell notifications on. And we'll see you soon. Geek out.